Morning, everybody. Well, I started this time. I started today. See what I have. Firstly, go to the bots channel. You have to test a bot. Pretty much obvious. Up here. Damn, I'm at the third position. Let's see what do we do. You guys actually see the stream? Nobody else is read only on mini. So in today's stream, I will be creating some, testing them. Let's start it. All right. So now let's see what else do. Firstly, I have opened my file in which we are actually going to work on the game. Let's start by a simple command which is called -give give.js cmd give and gives user. Then we have the first called coin so that they can give coin to other people. Required is true. Well, we don't need the required thing here. Then we have to give more options. First of all, we will have the user option. User to whom you want to give the coin. Then we will have another option for coins. Uh, Amount of coins you want to give. User. So these are the options that we need. I will just set a minimum value for you1 so that they cannot give something less than one. But I think that we won't want. For all this seems perfect. Alright. So as you all can see, we have. Let's do some more things. Firstly, let's get the option, to be precise, the sub command we are using. Get sub command. And I don't like the discord.js part in which they throw an error when we don't have sub command. It is same for the sub command group. Why do they need to throw an error? Just return. Isn't that something simple? I'm not sure why they do this. But anyways, after option we will need the user. So I'm going to get user, type user, and we. After that we have integer because it is of integer type. It will be fun if somebody can come here and talk, but I will start some random music in the background so I can stay sane. Don't really want right now. Then we're gonna do if op is equal to coin. I wonder if alright. We will need few more things. First of all, we will need the user data. Let's make user one data was weight. Then we will need worker dot find one. I wish there was a method called find all three. Apparently we don't have it. Yes, because we don't copyright claim. Pretty much obvious. You guys can decide a music. Do something cool. Let me know which music I should um anyways, I think I have decided I'm going to go with the second one because I've never heard this. What's this shit? Oh, well, let me decrease this music because it's way too loud for me. Or if you guys can hear it as well. Maybe I should just test it out. You guys can hear it as well. Maybe I should just test it out. I think you guys cannot. Well, let me decrease this music because it's way too. Well, it's fine for you. It's not way too loud. It's not way too bad or something. Restart it here and decrease the volume a bit because I don't really like it. Anyways, let's see some configurations. Really care about that. Let's ignore it. Let's ignore that thing. It's what's this one? Where is it? All right. I don't really like to start doing something other when I'm actually streaming. Really sorry for that, but let's get back to the work. All right. So now what I have to do is give a message here. Is let's see. We have user one data. We have to give them that field will dot field ID, and then we will have the ID that will be the user ID for interaction dot user dot ID. And now I can just copy it, paste it, terminate it, and here we can do user two dot data, and here I can just do user dot ID. Pretty simple. And just in case, I will still do user question mark dot ID because it's possible that it can be undefined. I add some other option. Alright, we have user 1, 2, and now we have to send the coins, right? Let's see what we have. I'm not sure what to do. User 1, I have user 2, I have 1. First of all, I have to see if user 1 data dot coin, sorry, it's called dot balance, is less than coin, the amount of coins they have, then we're gonna return and reply to that text. I'll say that's the emoji first of all. Holy shit, what's wrong? Let me prove that. Not enough balance. And then in the description, I'm going to do. Oh, I need to import the embed builder. This thing sucks. Trust me. I love the Discord JS13 part in which I can do it all now, but can't help it. The world is changed. You can give, and here I will type coins. I have an idea. Client dot currency name. And what I'm going to do is I'll go here and here client dot currency name equals to coin because I'm going to change it in future. So why not? Let me just copy this thing first of all because you can just copy paste it any damn where. And by the way, I should make sure that I'm not missing messages because I don't have a mobile phone right now, so it is needed. And XP, see what do we have in it. Here we can add it and add it here as well. Let's see where else. Here and here as well. Perfect. This thing is way too loud for me. Alright, seems fine now. We also have the profile command. Let me just add it here as well. Instead of points, I will add it here. Seems fine now. Alright. Let's get back to the actual work, the give command. So I am able to make sure that they do not give something which they don't have. And after that, you can just update the database. I will just first of all copy paste these. And by the way, I just realized a flaw. That is, what if this thing doesn't exist in our database? Just create it. Let me do the same for the thing above. That's copy paste the devices. Boom. So we are done with that. Now, guys, we have to find one and update. All right. Now we need to update it. So what do we need to do is we just increase it. I have to decrease it. I don't really remember the name of the decrease thing, and I'm way too used to use increase. So I'm just gonna increase it by negative point, and for the thing below, I'm just going to increase it by positive. Pretty much simple to do. Now the balance must be updated, and I'm going to respond. Let's see. Do we have some kind of bug? Yes, we actually must track it. Now it's perfect, and now I'm going to reply to the interaction. All it is going to, and we are going to add a check mark, and I'm going to point given, and now I'm going to say dot set description. Then first of all, I will do interaction dot user dot to string successfully gave, and here I will just say points, and then I will do second, then I will do dollar client dot currency name to dollar user dot to string. This way we are actually able to tell them how many coins are given from whom to. Pretty much it for the give command. Let me just remove my to-do list. So I will remove it here. And now we need to do the mini games. So let's get started. Well, the first mini game that I actually want to code is pretty simple. For Alright, I'm back. So now we have to work on mini game. Let's see. First of all, I will actually make it a bit simple. That will be like, let's see. That can be. Let me first of all go to job and make another property called, what should I call it? We can call it jumbles. That will be, that refers the words for the jumble word game. I'm going to show you some more cool tricks, and I will just give it a default property for now. Type is going to be this. Default is going to be, let's see some cool default words. Discord, and then we can just role play. I think I should use single words, that will be easier for the people. Um, we can do something like moderator for now. These two are fine. I will check out some more things in future. And for now, what we do not have any comment yet. Interesting. Well, nobody's on the live. Of people. To manage code side, etc. Future. And if server goes with, all right, perfect. Anyways, guys, what do you think? Like right now, I have this music. I'm not sure if I should keep it, but I'm going to keep it either ways. Oh well, let me make it live chat. You might have some messages. Okay, well, we don't have any. Anyways, all right. So apart from that, the main question is, what kind of mini game I should code. I'm not sure about that. And maybe I should just change the music. Work and study. Sounds interesting. Let's work and study, guys. All right. Anyways, let me just get back to the coding part now. So we have the jumbles. Now we have to go on the do work thing. Thing we actually do. Let's go to our else if game is equal. Else if game is equals to 2. Boom. And by the way, let me just do this. Alright, so now if the game mode is 2, first of all we will need to get a word. We can do const word is equals to random array element. It's a symbol I made. Then we can do job dot. The second thing will be jumbles, and that's pretty much it. Think software jumbles. Yep, that's what we have to do. Congrats, we did it. Alright, so we have our word. Now, first of all, we will need to make this like first of all we will need to jumble the word. Alright, so now we have our word and we have a Discord message that I have to reply to. I mean is like technically we have one dev and manager right now. We can have one side dev but in future and another manager for other things. Alright, so let's get back to the coding part. Alright, so I need to make a function called jumbleword.js. Alright, alright, I got some hacks. Now I can just click on the and the mic will be, you know, maybe I should learn how to switch. Let's see. Okay, now you can look at the YouTube. I can look at other that mainly for like anything for ticket. Hello, everybody. Time for me. Wait a second. Let me just log the. Alright. It's time for me to actually code the mini game now. Alright. So now what we're going to do is, first of all, we're going to jumble the word. We will do module dot exports. I forgot to do .js. That's quite trash of me. .js is equals to a function that needs a word. Then we do this, and we do this, that, and now we can just replace them. For that, I will just do something like let's uh, while maybe I can just do a for loop. Let I is equals to 0, I is less than word dot length, terminate I plus plus, and then we can just do some random stuff like you know let's see, const index is equals to math dot dot floor math dot random and multiply it by word dot length. Now first of all, we need to do const temporary is equals to word bracket I, and then we can do word bracket I is equals to word bracket end, and word bracket end is equals to t, so that at the end we can just return the word. And now let's actually test this thing because I have no damn, oh shit, that's so loud. But anyways, let's do const x is equals to require dot slash I'm sorry, we can go on source slash utility slash jumble the damn word, and then we can do something like we can make some words like discord moderator. We can type something like this, AO. We can do something like admin. We can even do something like wait a second, um we have no messages. We can do something like YouTube, and then what I have to do is dot map p is equals to x bracket v, and then I just have to log this thing as well. I can do this console dot log, and now if I do node t, it should do something great for me. Node t what, let's try to console dot log the word every damn time here because I just something was never ever changed. That's quite weird and sad as well. I'm not sure what I can do for that. Let's think about it. What can we actually do, guys? So, like right now, what I'm assuming is let me just do something. First of all, let's remove all the other elements, a single one for now. Let me just type I, comma ind. I want to see something. We have some random things for sure, we do. And let me just log these characters as well. Word this, word that, and of course I want to log it twice. I'm gonna do this, changed to, and then we can add this, and then we can add this here, and I will type from, and now let's rerun the code and let's see the log. So first of all, you can see it tried to change t to r, and then it changed t to r again. It changed, it was trying to change from d to r, and it was able to change it to the same thing. That's weird as hell. What? No, that's quite dumb. I don't think that's what I was trying to do. Well, I have a solution for that as well. We can just make a new variable instead. We can call it let new word, and it will be an empty string in the start. I can just paste it here. And now what I have to do is I will do it like this. We can make a while loop now, While word dot length is greater than 0, keep on moving. No need to worry about any damn thing. And then what I have to do is, first of all, I will do first of all we will do new word plus equals to word bracket I, and then we will do word is equals to word dot. Well, guess what, guys? We can do word is equals to word dot split, make it an array, and now I can do that, and then here I can do word dot filter v comma I is equals to this. I should not be equals to int and terminate. So now what? Um, I can just remove all of it and let's test it once more. Okay, there was an error. That's not good. What is I? Let's make it int and let's see now. It's changed. Sorry, guys. It's changing every time, as you can see. The words are getting randomized. You can see it in front of you all. Well, anyways, congrats, guys. We have something better now. Anyways, let me show you some cool stuff. Dude, I was not showing you the cool stuff. I was only showing you the YouTube. That sucks. Ah, it sucks. That kind of sucks. That was a bad deal. Well, I guess let's work on finishing what we have in our mind. Alright, let me get back to the bots and let me actually make sure that you guys can see everything. Alright. So now you guys can see I coded something with which we can actually make these words randomized every time. So congrats, we are done with that. Let's delete this testing file. Now let's get back to our do work. So we have our word, and then I'm gonna make its jumbled form. I'm gonna call it jumbled is equal. And then first of all I will run the jumble word function on this word, and it's jumbled now, as you guys can see. Most probably is uh well, I want to run a test, t.js will have our jumble word. Now what I want to do is const word is equals to hello. We have a 5-letter word, and now we will run a for loop. I is less than infinity, terminate I plus plus. Now what we are going to do is, if jumble the word is equals to word, what you're gonna do is console.log I terminate break terminate. Let's run node space t. What? So you guys can see it is actually possible for it to be same as the real world, even though it is quite rare, but it is actually possible. So you know what I'm going to do, right? Of course you do. Well, I will make it a let instead. Let jumbled is equals to this, and then we will have another while loop here. While jumbled is equals to the word itself, we are going to jumble it. Jumbled is equals to jumble the damn word, break it word. Alright? You get me? That's pretty much a good idea, I think. Just a precaution to be precise. And that's how we are gonna do it. Let's see. Alright, let me show you the live stream once more. Let's go here, discord/app. So guys, now we can jumble the word. Now we will actually need to ask the person like, yo, can you fix this word? And we will do something about that. Let's see. I will just copy this interaction dot reply, and I'm gonna send it here. First of all, I will add a puzzle emoji, jumble word, all right, and then I will say word, and here we will say jumbled, and then I will say click on the button below and respond with the words correct form. right? That makes sense. I hope it do. And they messed up the nitro. Now the classic nitro is $3 and it is bullshit. You can do nothing except for a bit more pudding thing and well, I mean like it's more affordable now, but you don't even have the power to have a animated avatar, so that kind of sucks. I guess you understand what I'm trying to say. Anyways, now if you guys notice another thing, let me show you real quick. Do work. So you can see we are actually asking them to click on a button. So do you guys have any idea what I'm going to do? All right, let me think about it. Well, I have something in my mind now. What I can actually do is pretty simple. Let me just show you real quick. So what we can do is we can make a button first of all. Of course, that's pretty obvious. I will do new action row builder. We have to give some components. It will be a single button, and it will be new button builder, of course. And then I'm gonna say I'm gonna give it a custom ID. That doesn't really matter to be honest, but let's see. And then we can do some more things. Let's see, guys. What should I actually do? I'm not sure. It kind of sucks. I think I should ask them to type the thing instead. Um, Let me add only respond with what? Its correct version. All right. Seems fine. Seems perfect. And then what? That's it. We don't need the component shit. All right. So now, guys, think about something. How much time should I give to this user? Like, how much time should they have? Well, that's a really great question, and I have no damn idea. So let's think about it. First of all, we will show them the jumbled word, and now we need to give them some time. So let's think something. I'm reading this. I read the word. It will take me like a second to read the word. All right. Then a second to think. Then probably number of characters divide multiplied by 500 milliseconds. That much time to actually respond. So we will give them roughly that much time. Let's see. I'll call it const maximum is equals to, and what we're gonna do is pretty simple. First of all, we will give them 12 1500 milliseconds to actually read. Then we are gonna give them another 1500 seconds. No, that will be too much. Let's give them a second to read, 1500 milliseconds to actually, man, you know what I'm talking about. Let me just decrease the reading time to 800 milliseconds and the thinking time to 1200. No, 1400 is fine. And then they will actually need some time typing that thing. So for that we can do word dot length, and we can multiply it by some time. How much time they will take to write a character? Probably it is the maximum timing, so I'm gonna assume. Let's see. We can multiply the length by 500 milliseconds. Then they have a 10. No, that's too much. Let's do 300. This is the maximum. Then we will also have the minimum. Let me check my Discord. All right, I'm gonna call it minimum. And now in minimum thing, what's the minimum time that you get to read? Half a second. What's the maximum time, minimum time they get to do the thinking? 1 second. What's the word length thing? 200. Seems fine. Now what I can do is I will just do await wait maximum minimum. That's the amount of time they get to wait. I'm sure it is fine. It's not too early. It's not too quick. Hopefully. If it is, then I will just ask the person I'm making it for. And then we are. Wait a second. We have to put it in a collector. We just copy this. We don't need that. Now I'm gonna start a collector is equals to interaction dot channel dot create message collector. That's how we create a message collector. It's pretty simple. And let me just check out the. Okay, nobody is actually watching. That kind of sucks. Let's make it so that you guys can actually help me think. All right, let's see. What I can do is, first of all, you will need to give them the time. That's that. Let's do we have a bug here? Time at I. All right, seems fine now. After the time, we need to give them a filter of message. We can do message.author.id should be equals to interaction.user.id, and then we will have a max property, and that's pretty much it. We have everything perfect. So now collector.on collect. What I can do is message. Let me remove the max thing. We can do message equals to collector.stop m.run, and I'll just do one more thing. Dot split by a space bracket 0 dot to lowercase. All right. Well, just in case, I will make add an exclamation question mark here. Doesn't really matters to be honest. Anyways, now what? Well, let's remove the question mark. It's not needed. The next thing is, just for surety, I'm gonna do one more thing. Sorry guys, was accident. Well, anyways, I'm back. First of all, I will make this word lowercase as well, just in case somebody forgot to make it lowercase. We cannot risk that. It will break our code. Now we should actually work on collector.on n. Now, let me just do x comma reason is equals to this. Now what we have to do is when collector ends, we just have to resolve the thing, copy it, and show you. Here what I have to do is if reason, that reason is actually what we got in the message, is not equals to time. No, let's do reason is equals to, you know what, the word. All right, then resolve it as true. Otherwise you resolve it as false because they failed in actually doing that. And we're going to give them couple more things. We are going to resolve and also return them the word, the jumble word which was selected or which was given to be precise. Now I am done with the do work part. We need to actually work on uh, art. All right. So now I will go on one more thing. Let's think about it. So right now in my work shift command, I have this situation. Um, Alright, it seems more or less fine to be honest right now. What I can do is, let's see. So when they fail, should I tell? Let's. I think it's fine. Okay. So guys, let's actually test out this cool thing. It actually works, right? And before that, let me go to do work thing. It is a bit random right now. I'll make it so that I only get the second game for now because I don't want to run other games because I've already played them. Let's go to slash discord, I mean to the bot channel to be precise. Then I have to do slash work shift. We have to do our shift. We are slaves. Now what happens? Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Holy shit, nothing happened for real. Help. We have to go and do work. I know what is the issue. Yes, I knew it. Retarded fellow I am. Let's restart and let's hope this is going to work at once. Well, we already failed once to be honest, so let's hope it actually works in two tries. And it didn't work, of course. Job.jumbles.length cannot read property of undefined. Perfect. Well, I have something in my mind. Let me adjust it. You guys can look into my uh, browser. Meanwhile, I will actually do some secret coding techniques that I cannot display here. Well, actually, I'm just going to copy my MongoDB URI and go on the MongoDB campus and actually edit some data. Um, hmm. All right, guys. So I am on my database. I mean, I'm on my MongoDB Compass, and I forgot to copy the collection name. Let me just copy it. It's RPG job, and then I can just search it in my data, and oh, sorry, and boom. Now we have chubby. These are the jobs. We need to see what can I do. First of all, let me delete, refresh, and now I need to add something. A new key. This key will be called jumbles. I think that's what you call it, right? We go to index. Sorry, let me go to the model. Jumbles. Yes, that's what we call it. And then its type, it is going to be an array. The first value will be a word, of course. So it is our moderator job. Then I'm gonna call it moderator. First of all, moderator, moderator. And then the second element can be um we can just say timeout, and we can have another word. Maybe we can call it. Let's see. First is moderator, second is timeout, third element can be, let's think about it. What will be a good name for this element? Do you guys have a suggestion? Moderator, timeout, and then what do a moderator do? Talking, chatting. Alright. And then let me just update the document and let's make this same thing in our admin thing as well. And here I'm going to make a field called jumbles, of course. Type is going to be an array, of course. First of all, you know what we are going to have? Think about it. Administrator, of course. That's pretty much obvious. Why you didn't knew that? Administrator. After that, we will make one called management. I think two are fine, two are enough. Let's just get back, and you guys were able to see the browser, so you guys must saw that I was searching the spelling. That's quite sad. But anyways, let's restart and let's actually work on my shift. Let's see if it will work in the third try. Let's hope it work shift and bam. Word is this. The word is chatting. The word is chatting. 100. What? What? I didn't even responded and it says my shift worked. Holy shit. Alright. So first of all, I will go to the do work thing. First of all, I will need to add slash n. Only respond with its correct word. And that thing is quite fast for sure. And let's see. If the reason is equals to word, then the failed thing is false. Otherwise, the failed thing is true. I am so dumb. I made it literally opposite of what it should be. And for the time thing, I think it's good enough. Let's restart it. And let's see how much long do I have to wait. I'm a moderator, so I just have to wait for 10 seconds. So let's hope it will work in the fourth try. Let's hope it will. We have to, what is this? I think it's chatting. Yes, it was chatting. How will I know if it was chatting? I don't know. Let's work again. Let me just make it log the word as well. No, I will just type something random. Yes, it works. Congrats, guys. We have second game now. Now we need to work on the third game. All right, let me just type 4 here. We can call it game 4. Let's just do else if game is equals to 4. Sorry, 3 to be honest. Now, in this game, what we can do is I want to make it like they have to click on a button, and if they click on the correct one, they win. But I cannot just say randomly click on a button. That will not sound like a work. So what we actually have to do is we have to think bit wider, better. How do we do that? Of course, I have no idea. I gotta think about it, and let's hope that you guys can see it all. Yep, you can see it all. We have no messages. Perfect. So now let's think about it, my friends. And by the way, we have 6 minute average view duration from 3 people, or to be precise, 3 views. But why there are no comments apart from one which was deleted? That's pretty weird. I think my streaming career is kind of ended on Discord, sorry, on YouTube. But let's think about it. It's been an hour since I'm. am. Anyways, so now the third game, it can be something. Let's think about it. Somehow the person have to click on a button. What do I do to make them click on a button? And they have to click on it in, and there is a random chance that they might win, they might not win. Let's see. Let's think about it, my friends. Let's see. I can make it like theme that thing. Uh, we can do something like they have to choose one of the three rows: left row, middle row, right row. And we can do like something. We have the dank memer game called football, in which they have to choose which side they want to, click the button. Then they have to do the goal thing. So we can look into that. Let me just check what is the message. Not sure if I should show it on the stream. So I'm gonna show you the browser. We have two messages anyway, so it will be worth it. Um. Uh. That. And let's see what is Akemon saying. Team release. Okay. Well, I can ignore all of that for sure. Well, let's get back to the live stream. So now, I forgot to change the channel. Anyways, now what we need to do is there are three rows. We need to make it so that they have to choose one, and it is random, and it is also changing in every second or something, so that it is harder for them. It is not that easy. How can we actually do that? Well, something simple, something cool. We have to make something cool, guys. We cannot do something. Of course, we have to be more cool. So how can we do that? Think about it, my friends. What can be the best way to actually do it? What can we do it, guys? Should I just copy the soccer game and maybe call it basketball or something? Well, that will be bad. That will be kind of bad. I don't really want to do that for just some reason. Uh, can you guys help me think about it? I have no idea. Okay, so um, what other game can I code? Wow, I just got an idea. Do you guys remember that thing in which we have to hit the Diglett? Well, to be honest, it's not the Diglett. It's like, some kind of thing that comes. Let's see what is up here. Well, you know what I'm saying. Let me just find some good emojis if we have some. Do we have an emoji to represent a hole? Yes, we do. Do we have a emoji in which we have something coming out of a hole? What the fuck I'm saying? Sorry, my bad. We have a hammer. Yes, we do have a hammer. Let me just get that emoji. We have a hammer. We have some empty holes, and we need a worm. That's not good enough. We need a better creature. Let's try to look for it. Uh, let's see. This thing is amazing. These three emojis are what we actually need. So let me show you how it works. Where is my code? And by the way, let me send it. And now let's see. First of all, we are going to respond them with this, right? Let me just send it here. Boom. Now this thing, let me just add a hammer emoji, and I'm gonna call it. No, let's add the punch emoji instead. Window dot punch. No, glove. Do we have a punching glove? Yes, we do have it. And what I'm gonna call it, uh, hit the bug. And what we have to do is we have to actually show them some cool things so that they can actually hit the damn bug. All right, let me just do it. Let's see, my friends. Let's see. All right. So we can make we can do this. Let index is equals to random number 4 to 1. right? This way we will get a random number below 4 and greater than or equal to 1, right? Let me just terminate it. And then here what I'm going to do is pretty cool. First of all, I'm going to have a, let's just have a array. Let x is equals to a array which just have 3 elements. I could have just done something like this instead, new array bracket 3. That doesn't really matter, to be honest. I'm going to be honest, that does not matter, right? Now what I need to do is, but wait, they need to choose what side they want to hit. Okay, that is quite a good question. What can we actually do about that? Oh well, I just got a great idea. So first of all, what I can do is x dot map something useless. Let's make it z or z, whatever you guys call it, I. And then if I is equals to the in, we're gonna show them the bug emoji. Let me get the bug emoji quick. Otherwise, they're gonna show them the hammer. Perfect. And now is the best thing. Dot join. Boom. Cool, isn't it? Trust me, it is quite cool. And the next thing is some cool components. And that is really easy. I cannot do it. It's way too easy, man. Let me just go on full screen. You guys can see cool stuff. System next up. System website. Alright, let's get back to the live stream. We have no messages. I don't know if it's a good thing or bad thing, but first of all, I have to create a new action row. I have to give it some components. Here comes x.map thing once more. I just need the indexes, to be honest, and then I'm gonna do this new button. And in the button, first of all, I'm going to give it the custom index. That will be I, of course. And by the way, let's see what the next thing. We need a label, and in the label I'm just going to give them the hammer. Well, this hammer does not look that friendly. I Wait a second, I just messed up. I need to show a hole. So all right, now we have a custom ID, we have a label. What is the next thing that we have to do, or we have to do? Well, let me just select a style. Style will be button style dot secondary, of course. That's pretty simple. Sorry, man. I'm not good with health. Well, I'm good with health. It's just fucking fraud. Stuff happens. Anyways, now we are replying to the interaction. What is the next thing that we have to do? Think about it, my friend. What is the next thing that we have to do? Well, don't you know? It's pretty simple. We have to automatically update the damn thing. And we also need a collector in the damn thing. What do we do? Well, I will wait for like 5 seconds for them to hit actually. Let's create a collector. Const collector is equals to, you know what? Collector is equals to, what do I do? Interaction. First of all, I will need the message. Const message is equals to await. And we cannot just get a message like that. We will need to do fetch reply true. Perfect, isn't it? Now we will do message dot create message component collector. We will need the time. Time is going to be something random, and the maximum value will be 6 seconds. Minimum value will be 3.5 seconds. You know why I'm making all of this random? That is the real beauty of gaming. Things are not exact. That way the challenge is increased and it's more fun. So yeah, overall it's great. It's great like that. So we have a time. Now the next thing that we will need is a filter. We can just do interaction.user.id should be equal to interaction.user.id, and that's pretty much it. Then we can do collector.on collect, and then we can just do what? What can we do, my friend? Think about it. Collector.on collect. interaction is equals to collector dot stop I dot custom ID. Perfect, isn't it? And by the way, the index should start from fucking zero. So I should just do. Okay, now what do we do, guys? Um, well, that's a great question. We can add collector dot on n, and it is going to be the same, right? Reason. Then we can just do if let me just copy it instead. Why am I even bothering when I already have it all? Dude, if you think about it, most part is similar. I am just ending is similar, not the most part, but quite similar. Trust me. And instead of reason, I'm gonna do index, and we don't need that. Everything else seems fine, right? Now we need one more thing. That is the interval that is automatically going to adjust something. So I will say const changer is equals to set interval, and we are gonna do some changes every, I don't know, every what. Let's make it a random number every time. Maximum value will be 750, minimum value will be 500. Cool. Pretty simple. Let's terminate. And whenever an interaction is collected, let's first of all and sorry clear the interval of the changer, and then actually stop the collector. All right. Have a good reason for that, but don't really want to bother telling you why, because it's not really needed. Pretty much useless to tell. I'm sorry. Now what I have to do is first of all let's do two. I will just copy paste this. Sorry, I have to just copy this and paste it like here. We don't need the component. Just need to edit that. We do this. We don't need that. Delete. We have an index. We are Let me remove the let part. Now we are actually changing it. We are actually changing the position. Probably. Alright. So the game is actually created probably. So let's actually try to play it and hope that it will work probably. Alright. It's all of this is just random. I have no damn idea if it's going to work. I have no damn idea if it is not going to work. Well, to be honest, yes. That way we can have everything in one place, and then we won't need to spend extra on stuff. We can just here. Alright guys, so let me show you the thing. Go on here, let's restart the bot real quick. Boom, restarted. Now I have to actually do another work shift, and let's hope it is going to work. So we are doing a work shift. Man, it died. What the hell? What's wrong? Component dot and bracket 0. Base type is required. What the fuck do you mean by that? Why will I need a type? I think I need a type. Are you just scamming me? Guys, is scamming me for sure. We have a button builder. Wait a second, let me just see this. Let's paste it console.log JSON dot stringify the damn thing, comma null comma 2. Then let's run it and see if this shit is going to work or not. Well, of course it is not going to work because we just got it. But let's see. Can we make it work in the second try? It is null. What is null? It have three null elements. That's quite interesting. I'm not sure why that is the case. Well, first of all, the best error I can actually spot here is that the index custom ID was not a string. fix it right now. Sorry. But the main problem that bothers me is why the hell it is null. That is making very less sense. I have no damn idea. Well, of course I have no help. So we are mapping. We have a button builder. Well, I guess I will just copy it, go to t.js, and we are going to run some tests and let's see what happens. First of all, let me do node t is null. Why is it null? Think about it. In our x.map, we are literally returning, oh, maybe I didn't import the button builder. Do I have a button builder here? Yes, sir, I do have it. I even have button style selection row builder. Let me get the button style. Let's see now. Why is it null? Do you guys have an idea? Of course, I don't have any idea, but what about you? Oh, that's quite hard, man. Am I talking to myself? Probably I am. Am I going insane? Probably I am. Holy shit, not good. Um, let's. We are returning a new button which have everything. Let's try to do something. Console.log. Well, let's just console.log this. Here type 2. Alright, well, I have an idea. What I can do is I can just do dot data and see what happens now. Why is it null? Dot map. Let's. I think I know why. Let's see now. If it works now, holy shit, man. Why will you work now? That is the dumbest thing I have seen. Ah, that sucks. Well, anyways, let's delete it. Go here. Call. I'll just do this. And we don't need that. And we need to convert this to a fucking string. Let's restart the bot. Ah, shit. Let's restart the bot and see if it works. So, first of all, you guys can check out the chat. It is dead. We can do nickname. Alright, so now we can do slash work shift. It's a third try. It might work now. Let's try to find out. Okay, it's too quick. It's way too fast. Let's make it a bit slower so that we can actually click on it. It's way too fast, man. Where is the timeout? Where's the set interval? There it is. So the maximum time should be 1.2 seconds. And let's change the minimum time to a bit more, maybe like 750 milliseconds, so that we actually have a time to see. Or maybe I should make it 800 milliseconds. Maximum time can be literally 1.5 seconds, or maybe 1.4 seconds. And let's reload and let's try to do our shift, and let's try to actually succeed this time. So if I do the shift now, okay, the bot is loading. I was slow. I think I will just make it 1800 for that, or minimum maybe 1300. Now we have some time, guys. uh let's reload it once more and do the thing. Let it change the position. Why this time the boss was a bit more happy? He gave me 4 instead of 2. I'm on a work cooldown. That sucks. What? This thing gotta be lying now. Alright, let's try to console.log the reason, the damn index. What else? Console.log change to plus index. Let's see, we are showing whenever the index is changed. We are showing the reason and shit. Seems perfect. Let's reload. Let's see if is actually working. And maybe I should change the maximum time. Where is the maximum time for the collector? Monster collector. Well, the maximum time is okay-ish, not bad. I didn't fail this time because, oh my goodness, reason is a string, index is that fixed. Maybe I can, first of all, let me increase this a bit. 8 seconds, minimum should be 4.5 seconds. For this, I think that's fine. That's fine. So let's do the shift once more and let's try to find out if it's actually working now. Hmm. Let's reload the bot. GG's. But seems like the thing is way too slow now. I will just. Alright. So congrats guys, we have the 3 games ready. I'm done with it. In the work list thing, let me go. So like, we have a list command. Let me just show you that list command. Let's see. Here it is. So here in the this part, let's add another thing called data. It here. Alright. Now you see, I will add an emoji here. I'll make it. Um, make it. Let's put it here. Dollar. Now what we are going to do is pretty cool. B dot required worker level is less than or equals to data dot work dot level, and B dot required XP level is less than or equals to data dot message dot level. If this is true, then it will be a green emoji. Otherwise, it will be a red emoji. Let me just add a red emoji. And that's pretty much it. Let's reload it and let's do the slash work list command and let's see if it actually works. Yes, right now I am eligible for both, and that's pretty much it for this stream because I'm done with the coding that I wanted to do right now. I will probably start another stream in which I'm going to design a website. So if you guys want to see it, just join the Discord or something so that you can get the alert. Thanks a lot for actually joining the stream. The 3 people who did for a couple of minutes. Bye.